Hey, what's up, you guys? wwefan0599 here again. And today we're going to review Episode 17 of Season 3 of Arrow. And this episode is entitled Suicidal Tendencies. So what this episode is about, John Diggle and his wife, now his wife, are going to have to do this mission, and it interferes in their honeymoon because they just had their wedding, and they have to do this mission with Deadshot and Cupid, the Suicide Squad fools. On the side plot, Oliver needs to find who is this framed Arrow, who is this imposter. So what did I think of this episode? And by the way, spoilers for this episode too, yeah. So what did I think of this episode? Another great episode from Arrow! What a shocker! It's not really, because mostly every episode is great, and this was no exception. This is a great episode. I loved this episode. Let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting. The acting is great in this episode, Everyone does a great job all around. I really like the action. Especially the one fight scene where Oliver's fighting the imposter Green Arrows, like there's a whole bunch, and he's just fighting them off. That was the best fight scene of the entire episode. That was just great. Great directing with that. That was really good. Let's talk about the wedding. The wedding was good. It was just a wedding. It wasn't really anything special. I thought maybe someone was gonna get shot. It's a TV show wedding. And it's an action series. Something's got to go down. But nothing went down. They just got a phone message about the whole Arrow imposter thing. Nothing really. No shootouts. No nothing. Nothing happened at the wedding. So, I would say, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. I just wish something would have happened at the wedding. That would have been awesome. I like the whole thing with Deadshot, that was interesting. We see, instead of seeing flashbacks with Oliver, this week we saw a little bit of Deadshot's backstory. And, he came back from the war. His daughter doesn't really know who he is. One night, you know how people get, it's something to do when, like, some reaction to after you're done with the war. So, and Deadshot's just going crazy. He's pointing a gun at his wife, yelling at his kid, basically drinking all the time, and he gets thrown in jail for it. And that's when he joins the Suicide Squad. Cupid's still a crazy nut job, but still awesome. I like the main plot more than I did the side plot this episode. I like the whole thing with the senator basically turning on them. The senator who's trying to run for president, trying to be like a hero, I guess. Ray finds out that Oliver's the Arrow, of course. He goes to hunt him down and to fight him. Him and Roy are about to fight him. One of the funniest things ever, Roy gets destroyed, and within a second, he gets electrocuted. He gets fried like a fish. Oliver and Ray are fighting each other. And Oliver just throws something and deactivates Ray's suit. And then Oliver's like, trust, Felicity and everything and stuff like that. And then he walks away, and the funniest thing is, I'm like, did you forget about Roy? Like, he's over there cooked out some fish, and they're leaving him there. I just thought that was funny. He just leaves him there, like, forget you. We get towards the end of the episode where, we see that, Ray is like, I trust the Arrow now, and he's not a criminal. And then one of the senators gets shot with an arrow, and it's Musasu, or I always forget his name, but it was him. He shot the arrow, and becoming the imposter Green Arrow, and then he holds an arrow to Felicity. Felicity's not gonna die. If she does, I'll be shocked. But then, he's holding an arrow to Felicity, and then it just goes, bam, and it ends. And you're like, can't wait for next week's episode. So my only negative with this episode would have to be is that Deadshot, there was bombs in the hospital that they were at, and Deadshot was like, you guys go, you guys got a baby and everything, and then the place explodes, and you think Deadshot's dead. He's not dead. Let's be honest, he's not dead. As long as I see him actually get killed, then I'll believe he's dead. He's not dead. He's gonna come back. So That was my only problem, that they're doing the whole, oh, we're gonna make him believe that he's gonna die. But, yeah, my official grade on episode 17 is an A. Great episode. So, yeah, I cannot wait for next week's episode. Oliver is now the fugitive. He's now Harrison Ford, the fugitive now. So, yeah, he's now the fugitive. He's on the run now. So, what do you guys think of this episode? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm wwefan0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.